much. Those are two tunes, Crossing the Minch, all about stormy waters going to the Western Isles of Scotland, and Atholl Highlanders, all about the Atholl Highlanders. I ran a few words, not like Granny Worms. Anyone who's got a kilt, can you please come to the stage? And we're going to do a quick photo. Jump on stage, guys. And I've got a mirror here to check and see you're a true Scot or not. Let's see. If you're not a true Scot, get back off the stage. Or hide behind Lindsay and become a true Scot. Right, that's the men in the skirts bit over. So we're going to have now some readings of poetry.
Great chieftain o' the pudding race, a bin the ma ye tak your place, Penge, trite and firm. Wheelie ye worthy o a grace, as lands my airn. The groaning trencher, there ye fill, your hurdies like a distant hill, your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need. While through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. This knife, see rustic labour dicht, and cut you up with ready slicht, trenching your gushing entrails bright like ony ditch, and then, oh, what a glorious sight! Warm, reeking, rich. Then horn for horn they strike and strive, deal tack the hindmost on their dive, till all their Welsfield kilts belie are bent like drums, and all good men may sleep tonight, be thank it hums. Is there that ever his French ragout, or olio that was stour sue, or fricassee with macker spew with perfect scunner, looks doon in such a scornful dish with scornful dinner. Ye powers womack mankind your care, and dish them out there's billy fair. Old Scotia wants nae skinking ware that loups and juggies. But if ye wish her great for prayer, gie her a haggis.
Can I ask Piotr to come to the stage, please? Piotr, as he's walking to the stage. If you don't know Piotr, you've probably heard him. If you go to Philharmonia and other places, this is the voice that you hear telling you to behave yourself and not record it. I first met him at the Ethno Crossroads. He was on the stage and speaking, translating, and I thought, oh, another Scot in Kraków that I don't know. So I found him at the bar later and said, oh, where are you from? What part of Scotland are you from? He looked at me as if I was stupid, because he's not from Scotland, he's Polish. But he had a damn fine Scottish accent. Peter's going to read a poem which I'm sure he can introduce much better than I can.
I can introduce it in Polish, but you can introduce it much better than I can. And I was invited here by David, who also told me, and he wrote to some of us, that many of Rabbi Burns' poems were not published for a long time because they were believed to be too pedestrian. And I have a proof of that. David wie dużo więcej ode mnie na temat Burnsa, tylko zmyśla. A to, co powiedział, to między innymi, że wielu tych najsłynniejszych wierszy, pieśni Burnsa nie byłoby, gdyby uwierzył swoim wydawcom. Wydawcy tego nie chcieli wydawać. I mam najlepszy dowód, to jest zbiór z 1860 roku wierszy Burnsa. I tego wiersza, który będę czytał, tutaj nie ma, więc mam wsadzony na karteczce. Za to, jakby ktoś... If you don't believe, it says Poetical Works, and it's 1860. And there's a nice etching with Robbie Burns in here. And I was tasked to read to you the most fantastic love poem that, as I said, is not included in the original 1860 version. Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair as thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun, I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands o' life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile.
Thank you, Piotr. An absolutely beautiful love song. I was going to read the next poem, but I think you've heard just about enough of my voice. So we actually have a volunteer, which we were encouraging. Can you please join us on stage? Who's going to read for us my favourite poem, A Man's a Man for All That.
Thank you, folks. I may as well give myself a wee introduction. My name is Ben. Hello, everyone. Hello. Right, so the poem I'm about to read is about the brotherhood of man, and in the spirit of the brotherhood of man, I would like to recommend a bit of audience participation in this poem. So there's a refrain in it, which is the words, all that. Now can you repeat after me, folks? All that. All that. All that. In their time? All that. Nice. So when I do this, I want you to say all that. So, for example, 1, 2, 3. All that. Fantastic. All right. Let's go, folks. All right. What's the first line again? Is there for honest poverty that hangs his heat? All that. Our toils obscure, we pass him by, we dare be paid for. All that. For? All that. And? All that. Our toils obscure and? All that. The rank is but the guinea stamp, the man's the gowd. All that. What though unhamely fare we're down, we're hodden grey and? All that. Gie fools their silks, and knaves their wine, the man's the gowd. For all. All that. For all that. And all that. Their tinsel show and all that. Oh. The honest man, though e'er say poor, is king of men for all that. You see yon birkie, called a lord, wa struts and stairs and all that. Though hundreds worship at his word, he's but a coof for all that. For all that. And all that. His ribbon star and all that. The man o' independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that. A prince can mak a belted knight, a marquis, duke and all that. Prince can mak. But an honest man's a boon his might, good faith he mauna all that. For all that. And all that. Their dignities and all that. The pith of sense and pride of worth are higher rank than all that. Now let us pray that come it may, as come it will for all that. That sense and worth, all the earth, shall bear the grey and all that. For all, for all that. And all that. It's coming yet for all that. That man to man, the world o'er, shall brothers be and all that. Cheers, folks.
Thank you, Ben. That was fantastic. Much better than I would have done. Cheers, Ben. You did okay with all that. Thank you. Our next speaker is Adrian, who actually through Piotr sent a message one night and said, did you know that the new, can I say what you do, Adrian? The new head of public affairs and culture at the American consul is a Ouija. A Ouija is, it's not a haggis, a Ouija is a person from Glasgow, but Adrian had sense to leave Glasgow quite early on. He went to St Andrews University, am I right? and then he went to America and joined the American diplomatic service. And he's now here in Krakow, and he's going to join us on stage and do a reading of a poem by Rabbi Burns. Adrian Pratt.
Thank you, David. By the way, Piotr did the same thing to me that he did to you. I remember also asking him, so where in Scotland are you from? He said, Krakow. He's a brilliant imitator. So, to be honest, I had not actually heard of this poem that David asked me to present, but now that I've read it and studied a little bit about it, it's actually a very representative poem of Robbie Burns. He was, as David said, politically complicated, and this poem, as my grandmother would say, had a whiff of Jacobite nostalgia about it. And I say nostalgia because he was born after 1745. But it talks about the people who believed in their principles to the extent that it cost them either their lives or their place in Scotland and had to be sent away to exile. I will have to use my glasses. It's called Here's a Health to Them That's Awa. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's a health to them that's awa. And wa, win a wish, good luck to our cause. May never good luck be their fa. It's good to be merry and wise. It's good to be honest and true. It's good to support Caledonia's cause and bide by the buff and the blue. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's a health to Charlie, the chief of the clan. Although that his band be small, may liberty meet with success. May prudence protect her from evil. May tyrants and tyranny time in the mist and wander their way to the devil. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's a health to Tammy, the Northland laddie that lives at the lug of the law. Here's freedom to them that would read. Here's freedom to them that would write. There's none ever feared that truth should be hurt, but they whom the truth would indict. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's a health to them that's awa. Here's Chieftain MacLeod, a chieftain with gowd, though bred among mountains o' snow. Here's friends on both sides of the Forth. Here's friends on both sides of the Tweed. And wa would betray old Albion's right. May they never eat of her bread.
Thank you, Adrian. Actually, you don't know, but that is actually one of the lesser known Burns poems. I discovered it during my research for this evening and absolutely loved it. And Adrian, you really did it justice. Thank you. We're going to get a verse just to give you a taste of it in Polish. These will all be posted, as I said, on our socials.
Także, drodzy Państwo, tutaj mamy komplikacje, bo tłumaczenie, które mam tego wiersza, zostało uczynione dzisiaj, jest zupełnie niepoetyckie. Ale żeby przedstawić Państwu w języku polskim, o co chodzi. Wypijmy zdrowie tych, którzy odeszli. Wszystkim tym, którzy dobrze życzą naszej sprawie, niech ich szczęście nie opuści. Dobrze wesołym być i mądrym, dobrze być szczerym i wiernym. Dobrze wspierać szkocką sprawę i serce oddać szkockiej fladze.
Thank you, Kuba. I hope that makes sense to you. Our next speaker is an occasional bagpipe player and part of the Kraków Celtic Festival team, Lindsay. And I forgot to say this. I got married in Kraków. My wife is where she always is, at the bar, and she heard that. And I got married in Kraków in Gruska, and I was looking for a piper, and I tried everything, the British Embassy, the British Chamber of Commerce, every single source that I could find, and then, as mother-in-laws always do, mother-in-laws know best. And Ash's mum said, I think there's a man lives in Kraków who's from Scotland and plays the pipes. And I don't know how I found them, but I found them, contacted Lindsay. It turned out we come from towns about 20 miles apart. So, cut a long story short, because Lindsay's going to speak, Lindsay played the pipes at my wedding in 2002. Yeah! August 2002. And then we paraded up through Grodzka, around the market square, and then I turned round, there was a whole procession behind us who were not invited to the wedding. And we went to Podruja, and the next night we were in Stalowa Magnolia, when, this is, remember a long time ago, when Stalowa Magnolia was still a nice place to go, and a couple of Italian tourists walked up and said, that's you. They'd been filming the parade on the market square and recognised us. So, Lindsay, thank you for playing at my wedding all that time ago, and you're now going to speak.
I will indeed speak. Scots Re is, of course, a very important poem for everybody in Scotland. Mogę tak powiedzieć, że to jest bardzo ważna poezja dla wszystkich tam w Szkocji. Scots Re. It's a poem which, in many ways, has formed the way that many people in Scotland think. Można spokojnie powiedzieć, że to jest poezja, która kształtowało sposób, w którym wiele ludzi myślą tam w Szkocji. If someone wants to argue with someone from Scotland, there are some words here worth remembering. Więc jeżeli ktoś by chciał kłócić się z kimś tam ze Szkocji, czy robić takie domowe wojny, czy takie coś, to warto wiedzieć, co tutaj jest napisane, bo to definiuje, jak Szkot myśli o walkę. I będzie tłumaczenie potem. Scots were here, we've always bled. Scots from Bruce, he often led. Welcome to your gory bed, or to victory. Now's the day, now's the hour. See the front of battle lower. See approach, proud Edward's power, chains and slavery. War will be a traitor knave, walk and fill a coward's grave. Or say base is be a slave. Let him turn and flee. War for Scotland's king and law, freedom's sword will strongly draw. Freemen stand where freemen fall, let him follow me. By oppression's woes and pains, by your sons in servile chains, we will drain our dearest veins, but they shall be free. Lay the proud usurpers low, tyrants fall in every foe. Liberties in every blow, let us do or die.
Szkoci, co ścierali krew na łonosa mężny zew. Dziś wzywa was Bruce. Jak lew, niechaj walczy każdy z was. Niech zuchwały ginie wróg, z nim się tyran wali z nóg. Wolnym ten, kto wroga zmógł. Wawrzyn brać lub paść, jak las.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Kuba. I could feel the hairs in the back of my neck, and I could feel myself standing 10 feet tall when that was going ahead. Ladies and gents, that's the last part of the recitals of the poetry. We're going to do a very, very short 4 or 5 slide presentation just to tell you a wee bit about the Kraków Celtic Festival. Once that's done, we're going to bring the team who are organising it onto the stage to tell you a wee bit about the inspiration behind it, Yannick, Michal, Kuba, Lindsay and Bartek, I think are all here tonight. So I'm going to put on a short presentation, invite the team on. Once we've done that, we're going to have some music and hopefully some dancing, so get some drink down your neck. This will be short and sweet. Kraków Celtic Festival, it's going to be the 5th to the 7th of September this year at Białe Proniki and at venues across Kraków. And Friday night's going to be sessions, a bit like tonight, music sessions like you see in Duffy's Pub and Starryport and various clubs. Saturday's going to be the main event at the Dvorek and the same again on Sunday. This, if those that don't know Dvorek Proniki, it's an absolutely beautiful, stunning venue, and they have been absolutely fantastic partners with helping us to put this together. This is what the Dvorek looks like, and this is what you can expect in September. So what is the Kraków Celtic Festival? Did you know, because I didn't know, that the Celts, everyone thinks about Scottish and Irish and they think about the Celts. The Celts actually lived here in Kraków and in Małopolska and actually originated in Central Europe before they went to the Celtic nations of Scotland, Ireland, Wales, Isle of Man, Cornwall in England, Brittany or Breton in France, and Galicia in Spain. So it's truly an international event. The festival will be open to all, free to attend. You're all very welcome to come. We're going to try and make it, it's not just going to be, there'll of course be music and dancing, because that's what brings life to Celtic culture. There'll also be workshops and poetry and some literature as well. We're developing the programme. We actually have a few bands already, so follow us on our social media to keep up to date on what's going to be happening. So Friday the 5th is at clubs across Kraków, and Saturday and Sunday at Dvorek. There's all of our links. Probably quickest way is to go to the link tree where you'll find all of the links to our different social medias. And Coinmilfate, which is Gaelic, probably I'm trying very badly, for 100,000 welcomes. Can we have the team on the stage, please, who will tell you a wee bit more in depth about the inspiration behind it? Bartek, Kuba, Yannick, and Michal, and Lindsay at the end. Yannick.
Dobry wieczór Państwu. Chciałem powiedzieć parę słów o festiwalu, powiem to po polsku.
Get a short speech I prepared earlier.
Więc chciałem się podzielić z Wami kilkoma słowami na temat festiwalu, którego pomysł zrodził się już ponad 2 lata temu. W tym czasie Kraków zaczął stawać się jednym z nielicznych miejsc w Polsce, gdzie muzyka celtycka zyskiwała na sile. Dzięki irlandzkim sesjom, które odbywają się w Krakowie co poniedziałek, oraz działalności zespołów tanecznych, widzieliśmy, jak ta piękna tradycja zaczyna żyć na naszych oczach. Pomysł na festiwal był efektem wielu rozmów i przemyśleń. Dziś z radością mogę powiedzieć, że wszystko zaczyna układać się w jedną spójną całość. Szczególne podziękowania dla pani Magdy Ochockiej z Dworku Białopolnickiego, która od pierwszej chwili uwierzyła w naszą inicjatywę. Pamiętam, jak spotkałem się z nią po raz pierwszy chyba w lipcu 2023 roku, kiedy powiedziałem, wymyśliliśmy sobie festiwal celtycki w Krakowie, a Dworek byłby do tego idealnym miejscem. I to spotkanie zaowocowało ogromnym wsparciem, które bez wątpienia było kluczowe dla sukcesu tej inicjatywy. Pomimo początkowych trudności i sceptycyzmu, wielu osób wiedzieliśmy, że istnieje w Polsce zapotrzebowanie na takie wydarzenie. Dziś możemy być dumni z grupy zaangażowanych, pełnych pasji organizatorów, którym pragnę serdecznie podziękować. Szczególne podziękowania kieruję do moich przyjaciół muzyków z sesji, a także do Lindsaya i Davida, Szkotów, którzy od lat mieszkają w Krakowie. I wsparcie jest nieocenione. Festiwal, który odbędzie się we wrześniu, to nie tylko wydarzenie muzyczne, ale także symboliczne połączenie Krakowa z historią i kulturą celtycką. Od osadnictwa celtyckiego w okolicach Krakowa po szkockich kupców, którzy przez wieki związani byli z tym miastem, całość tego sprawia, że Kraków jest idealnym miejscem na taki festiwal. Jestem przekonany, że to jest początek czegoś wielkiego, czegoś, czego Kraków jeszcze nie widział, a Polska nie miała okazji doświadczyć. To dziękuję Wam za zaufanie i wsparcie i cieszę się, że będziemy mogli wspólnie świętować kulturę celtycką w naszym mieście. Dziękuję.
Zachęcam Państwa do zaobserwowania naszych social mediów, czyli Kraków Celtic Festival na Facebooku i na Instagramie. Tam będą też zdjęcia z dzisiaj. For all the English speakers, please follow us on our social media because all the pictures from tonight and also further information will be there to find. So follow us on social media. And also I would really like to thank you, Klub Re, for hosting us tonight, of course.
Perhaps I should start with asking how many of you don't speak Polish at all?
Well, there are some.
There are some people. So maybe I'll do my part in English, right? I think one of the important elements to me and I think to all of us about Celtic culture and how it is expressed everywhere, all around the world, and including Poland, is that it's about meeting and connection. It's about dancers meeting musicians, meeting poets, meeting artists of all sorts. It's very inclusive as well. Everyone has a place there. Everyone can join, and it's also borderless. So I believe our goal with this festival is to create space, a meeting space for everyone, for all the Celtic cultures, but also us here in Poland. To create a space in which we can join, have fun, of course, learn about this culture, learn to play music, learn to dance, learn the language, learn about each other, other cultures, to connect, and to create something beautiful out of it. And so I believe that's an important thing we should maybe think more about in our everyday lives now. Busy with life and politics out there. So please be there in September, on 5th to 7th September. You're all invited every Monday. Also, I need to add, we are having Irish music sessions here in Kraków, which are held in Duffy's Bar on Wawrzynce Street. Every Monday at about 7-8 p.m. we play till late hours. So if you want to shake our hands and listen to some Celtic music, including Scottish music, of course, as well, we're there. And also, worth mentioning, apart from Dworek, we will be holding festival events all around Kraków. So please keep your eye out, and we'll be here probably as well. So thank you.
Guys, thank you. Only a couple of things to mention. We're planning other events between now and the festival. I don't know if it was mentioned in Polish. Keep your eyes open around about March, which is St. Patrick's Day. There just might be an event coming out in March. Are we telling them now? It looks like the cat's out the bag. The 22nd of March, there will be a Ceilidh, an Irish Ceilidh. And just to mention briefly, you might have noticed, you've seen and heard a lot of me so far tonight, probably too much. And the reason being, these guys are all musicians. I'm not. And what happened is, that's why I did the first part. One, because I love Burns. Two, because I sing like I dance, and that's badly. I used to be, this is a God's honest truth story. In my local pub in Scotland, they used to give me the microphone at the end of the night to sing You've Lost That Loving Feeling to empty the pub. And it bloody worked. They left. And the other thing I wanted to say is, the reason that I'm involved, Lindsay contacted me and said, Monday night when I was at home, tired, bored, and he said, come down to the pub. I said, we're planning a festival, and I thought, I'm cosy, and I've doing a lot of projects. He said, it's a Celtic festival. I said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And that's why I'm there. The guys are absolutely amazing musicians. They all play in their own bands, as well as doing the fun part, the sessions. And talking about musicians and the guys, I'm going to shut up now and go and get a beer. We're going to take a few minutes for the guys to set up their instruments. Please don't leave, because we're about to have the most amazing music session. Thank you for your attention and your participation in the Portrait Park. I'm David McGurr. This is the Celtic Kraków Festival team. Thank you, and be prepared to do some jigs and reels with some amazing music. Thank you.
Pierwsza para leci na dół i wraca na drugie miejsce. Pierwszy pan, druga pani. Drugi pan, pierwsza pani. Z powrotem zamieniamy się. Znowu z powrotem zamieniamy. Pierwsza para przygotować się na dół schodzić. Pierwsze pary na dół. Pierwsze pary wracają na drugie miejsce. Zamieniają się. Pierwszy pan, druga pani zamiana. Druga pani. Pierwszy pan, pierwsza pani. I pierwszy pan, pierwsza pani schodzą na dół. Drugie pani, brawo. Pierwszy pan, druga pani zamiana. Drugi pan, pierwsza pani. Zamiana z powrotem. Zamiana. I pierwsze pary schodzą i wracają na swoje miejsce. Co tutaj się dzieje? Zamieniacie się. Nie, tutaj nie nabraliśmy. Z powrotem. Prosta. Dzisiaj. Let's start. brawo, brawo. Esma, repetir
What is pride and what is wrong? By day.